Thread. I'm a couple of minutes early. I see Pat's already put a comment in. We'll see. Live chat. Let's get the live chat going. Pat's already got the comment in. Good man, Pat. So, if there's anybody there, announce yourself, make yourself known if you're interested in participating in the live chat. Well, we have, hopefully, maybe not as drawn out shenanigans as we had last week. Last week got a wee bit out of hand and we've done a bit too long. There's J-Bubs, good man yourself. We're going to do just sort of a standard sort of thing that I usually do when I'm trying to get a DCF887 going. To explain, my good friend Darren Irvine, who you see regularly on the live chat here, we're a wee bit early tonight. Hope I didn't catch anybody out. So Pat's expecting this. How's Martin? This is a motor and switch module for a DCF887 common impact driver from Dewalt, the lesser known Dewalt company. You may have seen featured in my channel a few times. So I've got a few of them from my good friend Darren Irvine, and I have fitted them all and taken out the old ones over a period of a short few weeks. I've got a few of them there quite regularly. I've got a lot of impact drivers this last while. So instead of servicing these, what I've done is just been replacing them. So all we're going to do tonight is just do what I have been doing when I got one of these to fix before Darren so generously furnished me with so many free motors and reconditioned stuff that he's given me. So we're going to just service the 3 that I've already removed and are experiencing issues. We'll get to that in a wee minute. Some of you may be aware of the abomination that I made. How's Pat? Good to see you, Pat. This abomination that I made, this is a spot welder, which I tried to get to go on M18, or not M18, XR Dewalt batteries. I even tried a flex volt on it, couldn't get her to weld, but she was going to M12. So that's very good. I'm not convinced yet. I might try different plier supplies or something. I don't know. She has welding, but I'm not sure that she's a significant upgrade from my old one. There is a Panasonic battery that I do have that's putting out, it's 14.4, but I think it's putting out about 15 odd volts, which would be probably ideal because I think this is designed to work between 9 and 16 volts. I'll tell you what I did a while ago when I was waiting to go live. I used this old dodgy knockoff Vanon M18 copy, and this is dodgy. It was putting out about 16 volts, but she wasn't welding. She was just heating up the strip. She wasn't welding she wasn't spot welding at all. She was just heating up the strip, and she was literally burning it. And I left this in the bench tonight because I want to keep an eye on it because there's a burning smell off it. But I was thinking maybe the Panasonic battery, I might wire it up to that, but I'm not going to maybe do much with that tonight. I think I won't. I don't know. We'll get down to business. The business that we're here for. Let's start anyway. These 3 modules and our old friend electrical contact cleaner. That's the show tonight. So we're going to get down to cleaning them. Also, I must tell you something else before we go much further. I was given 2 multimeters to do a review on. I haven't even opened the box yet. There's the box there. There's a company called Kai Wheats. Set up on the bench power. That's a good idea. I could set it up on the bench power. That's a good idea. Thank you. That's why I like you guys. You guys could usually come up with ideas for me. Anyway. K Wheats reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and said they were going to send me 2 multimeters. They arrived on Thursday, but I was building a spot welder on Thursday. And then Friday night I was live. I was live on TikTok fixing something. And then I was working all day yesterday and decided I needed a night out of the workshop. And Mrs. Left Hand Thread was more than happy with that. Yes, Darren. Darren. First of all, Darren, thanks for the three ones of these that you gave me. That replaced these ones. These are the old ones I took out over the last few weeks. I'm going to service these tonight. So K Wheats have sent me multimeters and I haven't even opened the box yet. So I'll have to do a review on them 2 multimeters whenever I see what they are. I haven't even opened them to see what model numbers they are or nothing. I've just been so busy, and I got some racking. I had stuff lying around the floor here in the workshop and all. I got some racking from Amazon. It's called Von House, and I might do a wee video on that too. So I have to build that racking. It's going to be my sick bay. So I need to get a bit more organised. I've organised the front of the workshop here, the Doctor Surgery, fairly well, but the rest of it's less well. So first and foremost, we'll get down to this anyway. We might do something else if I get this all done. I should have shown you what these were like first. I've got ahead of myself. This is going to splash this everywhere now, but there's a wee muss in her. See? Alright. See that? Alright. So I'm going to show you what these are like first. I was getting ahead of myself there. Here's a bit of a... They've got a stutter. We'll call it a stutter. So hopefully we'll de-stutterify them before the night's out. So let's get down to business. I've been dying to do a battery build this 3 weeks. And just time was a problem. I was working 6 days this week. And that's why I had to try and do repairs live them other weeks, because I was just falling behind in repairs. But I've got caught up nicely now. I'm not too bad. Only 8 minutes in, so not too bad. I'll pull that apart. Not too bad in there. I'll leave that alone. That's actually not too bad. It's going to get a wee bit anyway. Bit of something coming out of it here now. We might have to cover something else. I might have to have a look at this spot welder to see if she does alright in the bench power supply. And I could show you a battery I was working on during the week too. Show you what's wrong with that. There's plenty of shenanigans we could get up to for 45 minutes. Good magnet in that. What's this? Contact lag. Contact lag. It's called get fed up working with it and get a new impact driver a lot of the time. But anyway, what's sound quality like tonight, guys? Because there was somebody complained that every time I banged the bench, it was like Jurassic Park near enough. There was a T-Rex outside stamping along. But I put the wee muffler on the mic tonight to see if that helped. Thank you very much, by the way, J-Bubs, because let's see if we get it to speed. Are we mustn't her yet? She's not bad now. I would call that a job for that, isn't it? That's one down. That's good. Thank you very much for your feedback on that, guys. And thanks for showing up every week. We're coming on to a silly season now. We're coming on to we're in the mouth of Christmas, as the boy says. We're sitting on the cusp of the Santa Claus season. And Christmas Eve is a Sunday. So you might be doing something else instead of watching Doctor Lefthandthread on Christmas Eve. So there's Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are the two Sundays. So it's up to you guys. We think I should do a Sunday stream those days. I don't know. That's a one. I think I needed a one after last week. Maybe I shouldn't push my luck. I'm not going to say the word EAS. Why? That's a depressing time of the year, it is. I don't know if I should do a Sunday stream those nights because everybody's off their routine. They're doing different things. I will still have videos coming out. Bah humbug indeed, Darren. I'm going to schedule lots of videos to play over the short videos, just the usual schedule of videos that I do. Usual schedule of videos that I do will be uploaded and going out. I think I have enough material in the long form videos to do me to Christmas Eve already. And I should get into New Year shortly. I will do a couple more fixes and have them multimeters like I mentioned before. The multimeters is to do a review on, and there's the Vaughan House racking, and God knows what else is going to come through the door. Also, a battery I must show you guys. I'll have to do a video on that. It's another 12 amp Milwaukee, but there's something else wrong with it. And I've come up with yet another Colleen Plan Baldric. You know. Oh, good man, Pat. Pat's going to defect to the red side. He's going to go to the red side. After him buying all that Dewalt. Pat said to me today, and in the comments, and he sent me a message too, that he's everything from Dewalt that he's bought, I have a repair video on it. But I says, look at it this way, your stuff's still going. And if anything goes wrong, who's ever stuck, as tools of their own personal physician up north, though it's too far away to do house calls. Repairmen are not fond of Milwaukees. Generally, Milwaukee does not lend itself to modular replacement. That's my take on it as an amateur repairman. We must. Oh, we must there. It's not as bad as it is. It'll come round. It comes round. It always come round. They always recover. Well, mostly always. No. Shouldn't be saying things like that. I'm cutting myself all the time. But my opinion on it, on the Milwaukee Dewalt thing, I'm a multi-platform sort of a guy. I like a bit of everything. If you can afford everything, buy everything. If you can get it, get it. Life's too short, we'll all be dead someday, we'll all take a dirt nap. If you want to get it. We're all headed for the bird in the sky. Or wherever it is. Wherever it is. Anyway, Doctor Lefthandthread recommends multi-platform view of the world. Oh yes. Oh yes. Mainly always a switch, you know, in these. Yeah. 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 Oh, that's good there. That would do me, that one. Well, Pat, you were working with a Draper in the Black & Decker. You weren't working with the premium stuff, but you know, you've come over to Dewalt and Milwaukee, so you're doing better now. You're alright. You're alright. You're alright. That'll keep me in motors for another wee while. I have another one to do. Let's see how this one's performing now. I think this one was particularly bad. Alright. Particularly bad. You know, I'm trying to watch the chat here. Snap off, is there? Huh? Pat, you told me that the DeWalt ratchet was crap. The DeWalt 18-volt ratchet was crap. I never had one in my hand. And I'm asking you because I'm interested. I want to know what your particular view on it. You told me one time that she wasn't up to scratch. Ah, there's Kieran Loftus. How are you, Kieran? Good to see you. Still working away in the surgery here. Still trying to make DeWalties great again. Anyway. I would have to thank you all for the year that I've had on YouTube. It's become a bit more successful lately. It's encouraging, and also it's encouraging the stream that everybody that's on here that follows the stream and comes on, because you know, these streams are the worst performing part of the YouTube channel, but I wouldn't miss them. I just think that they're the best fun nearly of the whole lot. And I want to thank you all for giving up your time and coming to see me on a Sunday night and coming to join in the shenanigans, as it were. But there is more to come. I'm really going to try and do a battery build before the end of the year. Have to decide which spot welder I'm going to use or what I'm going to do, because I'm not just convinced about my spot welders yet. I think I might probably have to reinvest in an even better one. You see what's out there. I thought I could have made one. I thought that would be fun, but I ran into some problems, as you've seen, and I'm just not there yet as far as that. Using the new battery 1/2-inch impact wrench. It broke my arm. Yeah, that's right. How long do we see? I'll have a look here. No better man, good man. Yeah. I actually left a comment on somebody's video a couple of weeks ago, Darren. Not even a couple of weeks ago, less than that. But about the power wire that's going on between Milwaukee and Dewalt. How much power is too much? There's no need. I think they're sacrificing, they're fighting the power wire because they like the numbers. It's an advertising thing, but they're sacrificing reliability instead, and I think that's a mistake. As a consumer, it's a mistake. Definitely, we don't want to see that. When you're sacrificing reliability for crazy power, it's like making a car so powerful that she lifts the drive shafts out of herself coming out of the end of the road. It just doesn't make sense to me. The 2 bulky and the what? Yep. The 899 Dewalt, you know. 899 Dewalt's a good one. And I wouldn't rule out the Makita one. I think the Makita is a hidden gem of that particular arena. I think that the Makita is the hidden one, to be honest, that people don't even consider. The Makita is about the same. She's about the same power as the 899 Dewalt. She's not as powerful as the Milwaukee or the newer Dewalts, but she's got the anti-vibration in the battery that Makita have, and she's got the rubber boot in the front there, stop her getting scored and all. I just think she's a good machine. I haven't seen enough of them in action to see how they feel or what way they are. Yeah. I can see what they're doing with the power wire, but it's a consumer that will suffer, because if you're buying that to replace all your air stuff and your tire center, they'll not stick it. There's a local tire man close to me, and he can't get anything. Dean likes Bosch. I don't know much about the Bosch. I couldn't disagree with him, but there's a tire man who's tried the Milwaukee. There's one of his Milwaukees lying in here, and I'm just walking past with the blinkers on in case I'd have to fix it. And there's the Dewalt. He's tried the Dewalt. He's had some issues with the Dewalt too. This is sounding good now. Maybe must have. Follow me, Matt. Baco impact wrenches. I've never seen them. Does somebody make them for Baco? Because Baco are not really known for their power tools. I think that's pretty good there. But the tire man said to me, he says, I'm going to keep buying them. I need to keep buying something battery. Because I wouldn't be bothered with air hoses again. I just couldn't go back to that. So that was his take on it. And J Bubs has removed the message. Do you know what somebody told me on TikTok the other night? I must tell you this, guys. I was doing a live stream on TikTok. While I was doing a live stream on TikTok, I had a couple of things to fix on Friday night. I thought, I'm going to be out here in the workshop fixing them anyway. Yeah. And I thought, I'll just switch on TikTok and see what these boys has to say and just, you know. But it's not like this. The following TikTok's not like this. I get a lot more people watching, but it's a more hostile crowd, put it like that. And one of them said to me, or actually, no, he didn't say it to me, he put in a comment, he says, this is what you get when you buy Dean Doherty and Wish. So I says, yep, I'm Wish Dean Doherty. And I says, I'm a pound shop MacGyver. Yeah. Yeah. You're right about them. I just don't think the battery guys are going down the right road as far as the impact wrenches are concerned. They'll get their numbers like the new Dewalt's a real animal. Before I open this, I'll explain what I'm doing here. This is a 12 amp Milwaukee battery high output. I spent a lot of time on, when was it? One evening trying to balance the cells. Now to get them fairly balanced and to reset the board like Gaz Bullen told me to do because she had one flashing light. I did reset the board. And it does work. But it's still only got 3 bars. And it will not charge. So I'm gonna have to show you what's wrong with it. You put it in the charger for a few minutes and then you get the Milwaukee flashing green light and whatever, you know. Milwaukee Christmas I call it. As it goes from green to red, you know. She's showing the fault then. I thought, I took another look at her. I'm going to show you what's wrong with her, you guys. Because this is going to be the subject of a future video. Once I get what I need from the Far East. Right. Don't worry about these extra little strips. They're just strips that I added. to balance the sails. I just added them so the clip crocodile clips on. But what's wrong, I don't know if you can see that. See where my finger is? You see that burning there? There's obvious burning to the board. So what I'm going to have to do is get a board and stick it on. The only place I can get a board is a certain Chinese Asian website that sells stuff. So I'm going to have to wait to the 17th of December for that. So hopefully when you guys are eating your turkey and you get fed up arguing with the missus or whatever, you can just watch me put a circuit board in that. So that's the plan anyway with that. I don't think he's on here tonight, but thanks to Gaz Bowen for showing me how to reset the boards or explaining me how to reset the boards and these things. It's a real game changer for me and these big batteries because they seem to fall out of balance very easily. Also, I've done an M12, a wee small one of the M12 batteries. It was a 6 ampere this week. The video will be out now in about, I know, 10 minutes or something. We'll see what you guys are saying in the chat here. Yeah. We're tightening the lock nut. I bought lock nuts myself one time. I don't think wheels are stole enough to justify the need for lock nuts. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. We're coming up to 32 minutes. So we're not doing too bad. We achieved what we wanted to achieve tonight, so we're not too bad. I was setting nothing on fire, which is sorry it's disappointing for you guys, but that's sometimes the way it goes. What we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the power supply. Look at the spot welding power supply. That's what we're going to do. We'll get this out first. Here we are. This is a awesome construction here. You keep these leads apart in case the power supply starts to melt the leads, which did happen one time, I might add. Let's see. It's a power supply. What voltage do we want? Look at too mad. We'll go 14.45 volts. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Let's see. Lovely. Love it when a plan comes together. Let's see. Oh darn! Hold on. This is a beautiful construction. These are not available in the shops. These are not available in the shops. This is a Doctor Lefthandthread original. It's a spot welder that I assembled. The video was actually out since about 6:30, and I used a battery adapter to connect it to Dewalt and I used a voltage drop. The voltage dropper's hidden inside this this casing belonged to a Stormforce battery, and I connected it lovingly up to the board. Anyway, that didn't work. So I slapped an M12 on. I just soldered it right on directly. Slapped an M12 adapter on. So this is designed to operate between 9 and 16 volts. So I thought putting 20 volts through it. If that was under your car in the 1980s, you would be standing at a safe distance. That's all I'm saying. Right, enough about that. So I didn't get it to weld with any of the. That is a thing of beauty, isn't it? There's a strange. More is better. You know. I was thinking of connecting. I said earlier I was going to connect the Panasonic battery to it sometime because they're throwing out about 15 volts, so that'll be nice and high. But somebody suggested on the video for this that the reason why the Dewalt didn't weld, the BMS was shutting her down, which would make sense, you know. And he thought maybe a Parkside battery would be better. So we'll explore that, or we could go M18. There's a good reason that you can't, you know. There's a site you could shop like a billionaire might sell these. I don't know. I can maybe get in touch with them. Anyway, maybe if I had my Milwaukee's with the knockety off boards on them, maybe I should have went down that route. But I think there's more to do before I use this to replace my current one. You know, it's a very beautiful piece. You know, very beautiful piece. I'm very well. You know, I've mixed feelings about it at this point. But anyway, we're going to try and get this thing to go off the DC power supply as J Bubs or John Paul Thornton or yeah. Yes. One and the same, I believe. Anyway, we'll get a wee bit of strut. But if you want to see the video of how I constructed that, you know, it's out and all. It's out there in the interweb. It's only on YouTube. It's not on TikTok. It's not going on TikTok. People on TikTok wouldn't understand. If you go up the wrong back alley in Tyrone, you could find anything. Except the pair of scissors what I'm looking for. Anyway. Thanks to the Asian people that sent me that. But they did charge me for it, unfortunately. Right. We have light. And it's got 3 buttons. It's got a button to on and off, and it's got a button to raise the, but you don't have to beep it all the time. It goes to 99. So we're going to put her up to about, let's go 92. Let's not go all the way. That's a suspect device, Pat. There's a few suspect devices in this premises, and there's you know, one shady character operating, one guy who's I'll just fold that over. See if it solders to itself. That should be an easy wee spot weld there. Yeah. The power supply do nothing. No. No, power supply won't do it. Power supply won't do it. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. The power supply is not kicking it out. It's not doing it for me. But we can try Panasonic battery. I have this beautiful Panasonic battery. It's a 14.4, 3.3 ampere. God knows what age it is. It's made in China. Made in China. Okay. Need higher amps? Yes. I don't know if I'm right going down the lithium-ion route with this, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to give up. Anyhow, we have to persevere with this. There we are. What do I see what voltage this is kicking out? Because they kick out more than 14.4 at full voltage, you know, or full charge. Need higher amps. Come on. 16.41. Would it be a bit high? 16.41 volts that's kicking out. So we're going to go directly. This could blow her up, but you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Yeah. Hey, we came for a show. We came to party here. We came for the show. We didn't come to not try. That's not what this is about. This is the way you bring the terminals off a thing here. You need something else to wedge in there. Oh well. I think we'll just persevere. That's not too bad. Green to red. Blue to fuck. Nice little spark for you guys. Did you see that? Right, we've got light. So turn it up a wee bit. Don't forget to like, that's our full 99. I want to see what this does. It's alright. It's not that great. I don't know. Maybe it's the thickness of the leads. Maybe it's the thickness of the leads. Maybe we should be going in, because we've gone in with small connections there. It is still welding though. It seems to be cutting out there. I'll try with M12 again. I'm just not so sure at this point that maybe the BMS is cutting her out. Maybe it's stopping her or just reach her full potential. Where's the most knockoff battery? This is a knockoff one. This is a knockoff M12 here. I'll try it. And then we make color night, guys, because just didn't want to go as long with the stream as the last night. Them leads aren't that heavy either, but I think the unlet leads are very heavy in that. So maybe we should have been going heavier, going as direct as possible with the. No. Up there to see. I should down to 1 again. I haven't got this quite right. She was welding there with the other M12 battery. She doesn't like that. I should like set her right now. I should do it now. Oh, getting a good weld now. That's a good weld. That is a good weld. There. It's brave and cold, but I've 3 heaters going. One of which was donated by Martin Kelly, and I think that's the pick of the bunch, the one that's under the bench. That seems to keep the heat in the place. No, that's just pretty good there. That's pretty good. Let's see. What can we do here? That was a pretty good weld. The M12 might be the way to go. We mightn't have to go any further than that. He said. She did weld that pretty good there. Must be the wee board. The wee board must be a thing that's... Turn her down a bit, maybe. Turn her down about 50. Because she was really melting there at 83. We'll have to figure that out. I think the power supply is the problem. The power supply is the issue, because sometimes you can get her to weld really good. Sometimes she welds really, really bad. So I'm not convinced that she's going to replace the one that I have had for a while. I might have to go maybe more of a what would you call it? More of a lead acid solution or something. She's refusing now, whatever she's doing. She's given a bit of a... She's been a bit of a pig. So I'm going to have to figure that out. To see what power supply. See if Parkside batteries might be the answer. Yeah. Yeah. Battery is now flat. That's probably what's wrong with it. Battery is probably flat. And 2 batteries are probably flat. And probably could do recharge. I have a different kind of a battery. This is a battery out of a jump starter that a guy gave me to fix one time. This one's not, obviously this is not in an optimal condition. And it's showing 12 volts. But I put a new one on anyway. It didn't seem to be holding the charge, but it's showing 12 volts. I could go down that route. I could use that. Yeah. The converter might be cutting her down, but I didn't want to put 20 volts through her. I was afraid of frying her. So it's another little puzzle for the doctor's surgery. Yeah. Yeah. This might be the answer. This might make her into a beast. What that is a 12 ampere or 12 volt 22 ampere, and it's out of a boost start for a car. I did change this for a boy, but that battery, I don't know, it seems to have recovered. I don't know. I replaced it. I did try and boost it, and I've done a few things, but you know, I think it is a converter. But there's more work to be done on Dr. Lefthandthread's original spot welder. But I did enjoy building it. and it will serve me well, I would say, when I figure it out. Yeah, that should work, and it's actually probably going to be easy to fit it up too, because there's two terminals on top of it. Good man, Rogers Tools and Mischief. I'm near ready to wrap up the show. Sorry to tell you, that's showing 12 volts. I might go that one. Yeah, I'm pretty happy, all in all. We'll figure out how to power it properly, and then I definitely, everyone needs a spot welder. You need a spot welder, Roger, still in Mischief as well. Yeah, it's maybe not as long a show tonight because we've done a wee bit too long last week. We'll figure out something for next week. I don't know if we'll be able to do the battery build next week. It depends how I go during the week to see if I have a flexible battery to tear down, or something else to tear down to build these batteries. It would be nice if I could get that one and go and order that spot welder and go and order good reliable order that I could do it in a live stream. That would be phenomenal. And I think I can, I think it's possible. But thanks guys for showing up for me as usual. Even you guys are late. BW's Electronics, Roger Still and Mischief, J Bubs, Martin Kelly, Pat and Darren. And Zach's Max Lax, you're a new man. It's very cold. It's very cold. It's around freezing. It's around freezing, but we achieved what we wanted to achieve, and we achieved what we wanted to achieve tonight. And don't forget to like the stream, guys. We'll decide if you want me to do a Christmas stream. You can let me know. You let me know in the comments after this, and give us a thumbs up on the way out, guys. There's plenty on YouTube in the spot welders. I don't really look up things. I just try and I make my mistakes and find out that way. But see you next week. Thank you very much.